In my reflection this week leading up to our celebration of Mass, I found that I think the most important verse in all three of the readings comes from that second letter of St. Paul to Timothy. In the opening verses, Paul says to Timothy, "Stir into a flame the gift of God that you have within you." I think that's the basis for all of our readings. In that first reading today, we hear from the prophet Habakkuk. And I think Habakkuk is expressing out loud what all of us think from time to time. I would assume you're like me, and each day you wake up, you expect to hear about violence. It seems to be everywhere these days. And not just the violence of war, but violence in family, in violence within our town, our cities. Violence just seems to be everywhere. And I think there are times like Habakkuk when I've said to God, "Where are you? Can't you do something about all of this? Can't you get rid of this violence?" But as we hear God's response to Habakkuk, God says, "Well, I'm there. Persevere. Stir into a flame that gift that I have given you. And believe. Have faith." In our gospel today, Jesus seems to be saying to the disciples, life's a struggle. Faith's a struggle. Following me is a struggle. And nobody's going to come up and pat you on the back all the time and say, "Oh, you're a wonderful, faithful-filled person." No, but stir into a flame that gift that I have given you, that presence that is within you. That's what makes all the difference. And so maybe our challenge today and every day to get us through the violence of our world, to get us through the doubt and the struggle of our faith, is to always stir into a flame the gift that God has given us.